What's up, guys? I hear you're looking to get a bike remote tuned. Now let's talk about what is remote tuning, why would you have to get remote tuning, and is this option really for you? So the first thing I want to start out with is remote tuning is going to be pretty much the best tuning service we have. It is also the most expensive tuning service we have. And the reason for that is not necessarily my fault, guys. In order to get it, you got to pay for my labor, which is really not that much more expensive than basically just your basic ECU Flash, but you have to buy all the equipment and hardware in order to be installed on your motorcycle to have the capabilities of doing this. We're going to talk more in just a second about that, but you might not even need to buy all that stuff. Just the basic ECU Flash may work for you. Now, first off, let's talk about who needs remote tuning. Remote tuning is going to be best used for guys who are basically racing only, or just like playing with gizmos and gadgets and the computers and just want the best possible everything for their motorcycle. If you're just riding your bike, having fun, you just put a basic slip-on exhaust on your bike and you just want to make sure that it's running right, not going to harm the engine, and you want to have all the restrictions removed from your bike, all you got to do is go back one page and go to the ECU flashing page, mail us your ECU, we'll take care of everything like that, all in a mail and ECU flash. There's no need to spend this much money. But if you're that guy that's looking to race, if you're side by side with your buddy and you just got to get that extra 2-3 horsepower edge to beat them out, wait till you hear what I got to tell you next. All right. Now, you decided you're that guy, you got to have that extra 2, 3, 4 horsepower, whatever it takes to make your bike perfect. Well, you're going to have to do a couple things before me and you get started. First off, you got to go to Woolich Racing's website. Once you go to their site, then you're going to click on your model and see if products are offered as support for your bike. Once you find your bike, let's just say, for example, 2018 GSXR 1000. So you're going to buy the Logbox package with Z-Tronics. And when I say Z-Tronics, I'm holding up this O2 sensor because basically this gizmo gives us the ability to flash the ECU and data log it, but this gizmo gives us the ability to monitor the air-fuel ratio. That's basically how rich and lean the bike is running. We're going to take the measurements that this sensor gives us, it's going to tell it to this gizmo here, and this is going to record it as you ride the motorcycle. Once you get done riding your motorcycle, then you're going to connect with me on the computer. I'm going to look at what this and this are telling us, and then I'm going to go in and make the adjustments that are perfect for your motorcycle in your area. So you're going to get a perfect tune, the perfect dialed-in air-fuel ratio using the gas from your gas station in your hometown with your elevation, your temperature, everything catered to you. So you're going to spend approximately $700 to $800 on the actual products you need to be able to do it. You're going to have just a little bit of installation time. Usually these kits can be installed in under 1 hour. And then me and you are going to have a little bit of time on the computer together to connect and get all this dialed in. Now, I'm going to give you the baseline tune to start with. I'm going to put it in your computer. You literally don't have to do anything besides install these parts on your bike, which Woolich Racing provides you with all the instructions. Once you have them installed on your bike, you're literally going to connect to the internet. You're going to download a program called AnyDesk. Once you have that program on your computer, then I can go in and connect to your computer, see what you're seeing, and control your computer while I'm sitting at my desk here in South Carolina. Everything is super simple, and I take care of all the work. So don't be intimidated by not having the, I guess you'd say, tuning knowledge. We're going to do it all for you in the remote tune process. In order to lock this process in and make it all happen, click buy now. First, you need to go to Woolich Racing's website. You need to buy the hard products from them. Once you have the products from them, then you will click buy now on my website, which pays for the labor of my time. At that point, send me an email or a text message and let me know that you have purchased the remote tune package and you're ready to proceed forward, we will then book you an appointment within a day or two of when you pay for the tune. Let's talk about the installation process. Now, each bike is going to have a different harness that's going to plug into the motorcycle, which then plugs into the Woolich Racing log box. In this case, this is a single pin connector. A lot of the newer bikes, such as Suzuki Hayabusa, Yamaha R1, Kawasaki ZX-10R, they take a simple one plug-in harness like this. You're literally going to plug this into the red diagnostic port under the back seat. Plug this into your Woolich Racing log box, and then the log box comes with a USB cord which will plug into your computer. That's it. That's as far as the log box installation goes. Now, you're going to have to install the Z-Tronics wideband O2 sensor. Now, I have an exhaust system with me. This particular exhaust system has a wideband O2 sensor bung already installed. You'll simply just take the O2 sensor and screw it into the O2 bung. Very, very simple, okay? You'll then plug this into the Z-Tronics box, which is not pictured here with me today, but it's going to plug in, and then you're going to hook it basically straight to the battery as a power source. May come with other installation relays or something like that, or a plug-and-play harness, but overall, you get the idea. Very simple for installation. Now, if your exhaust system does not have that wideband O2 sensor bung already, then you're going to need to buy a narrowband to wideband adapter from Woolich Racing, which is going to take the stock narrowband, which is a smaller hole, and convert it up to the bigger hole for the wideband O2 sensor.